Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about my EDC for 2021. Stick around, guys. Alright guys, so 2021, I'm sorry I've been posting this a little bit late. If you guys have been following the series of my EDC, my everyday carry, thank you very much. This is going to be 2021 winter edition. And again, I have to apologize. You guys understand that COVID is part of 2021. It's not going anywhere soon. Hopefully it is 2022 right now. Hopefully it will start to diminish with all the mandates and all that. Specifically, a lot of the issues we had during 2021 was the BLM movement, the riots, the rioting. Crime right now is through the roof. Literally, don't come to New York City. You will get mugged, you will get stabbed. I'm just being completely honest. The subways are a total mess. Mayor de Blasio, the former mayor of New York City, started with the bail reform. There are no repercussions for criminals in New York City. Zero. You could literally hurt somebody, stab somebody, and get out within 24 hours. So, no repercussions here. This is why you have to take care of yourself. This is why I make these channels. This is why I make these videos, to give you guys a little bit of an idea of how to protect yourself. Again, obey your state laws. Don't put yourself in a situation where you can get hurt or maimed or killed. And again, stay out of the subways in New York City. All right, so what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna drop this camera down below and I'm gonna show you some of the kit. Again, the kit that I have, not all of it was on my person. Some were in my jacket, some would be in my bag, my everyday bag. I have everyday bag or EDC bag videos coming up, so stay tuned for that as well. Just look at all the links in the description. Everything you see here, I mostly purchased, other than the firearms, mostly purchased on Amazon.com. The way you support this channel is you click on one of those links, you go over there, whatever item that you like and you purchase, and then from there, I get like 2 cents on the dollar because I'm an affiliate member. Also, you can go to threeriverblades.com if you want a custom handmade fixed blade knife, or Three River Kydex, where I start making holsters and pouches and a whole bunch of other stuff. Again, guys, thank you very much. Make sure that you like and subscribe and share all this information with everybody, because I think it's really important and I like that you guys keep coming back for more. All right, guys, so I'm gonna drop the camera and we'll get into it. All right, guys, so I had to do some lighting. I had to throw some lighting on there. So I guess what we'll do is we'll start from left to right. The obvious thing is the belt. I have quite a bit of gun belts from SOE Gear. I highly recommend them. I'm a big fan. This is in gray. I have them in black. I also have them in an EDC belt, a gun belt, and everything else. SOE makes a fantastic kit. However, there is a problem with the metal buckle situation right now. I know they're stuck on freighters. That's another big thing for 2021. There is a big shipping freight problem from other outside countries into the US. I don't know, dock workers, you call it what you want. I call it supply and demand. So getting these buckles, if you put an order in, you're probably not going to get this belt right away. I purchased belts on the secondary market and it's worked out fine for me, but I also have a bunch of SOE kit. Highly recommended. This is the, I believe, the 1.5 inch belt with Cobra buckle. It's just, it doesn't have any lining inside, but this is, I'm sorry, it doesn't have any Velcro inside, but this is a very, very thick belt, as you can see. So very, very thick belt. He makes good products, and I would highly recommend, if you're looking for an everyday belt, an EDC belt, that you go ahead and check that out. The next thing I'm going to talk about is my Suunto. This is my Suunto Traverse, and it has the NATO band on there. This thing I got from my wife, God bless her, I love her. So she got this for my birthday. It's basically a computer. It's a wristwatch computer. It also comes in black if you want it in black. You can also get different bands. I do like the Suunto Traverse. It's basically altimeter, GPS. It has moon phases. It's a hunter's watch. So you guys know, if you watch my channel, that I am a hunter. You can put waypoints in there. You can connect it to your phone. You can count your steps. barometer, altimeter. I mean, this thing is basically a mini computer. The way it recharges is right here. If you can see in the back, it comes with like this alligator clip and a USB. The charge lasts, I think, like, I don't know, I've gone a week and a half without charging this up. So there is a rechargeable battery in here. Suunto makes really excellent watches. Military, law enforcement, you do get a discount, so I would highly recommend checking that out. And they just make great products, so I would definitely recommend this no matter what. It's like a $400 watch though, so be advised, it's not cheap. All right, talking about self-protection options, again, I have, this is the mini ASP. Typically they're a 24 inch, I think this is the 18 inch, so it's a little bit smaller, and I do have a little pouch for it. During the riots and BLMs, I would have this somewhere inside my coat pocket, not necessarily on my belt. That's just to hold on to it. And make sure that you know your state laws. But again, I wanted a crowd determination, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that. The riots are no joke. And especially during a BLM, listen, I'm a white male in the middle of a BLM riot. What do you think is going to happen? Okay, so I don't like to be a victim, but I also wanted some less lethal options. This afforded me a less lethal option, and again, I did carry this. So check them out on Amazon if you like an ASP baton. Also, make sure that you guys get your training because you should be trained in Mondoc and how to use, you know, blunt force weapons. Another thing was my OC spray or pepper spray or bear spray if you wanted to do that. I also have bear spray inside my truck. Again, a non-lethal option for New York City riots. Again, this was in one pocket, this was in the other, a non-lethal option. I don't want to kill somebody because they're protesting. That's not the thing. But if I'm getting hit in the head with a brick, I'm going to go to a more lethal option as opposed to this. But this is just a real deterrent. Listen, most people were out there. They were just breaking into stores and stealing everything. You want to be a looter, be a looter. It's not my problem. It's a problem for the police. I just don't want to get attacked. All right, so always carry some OC spray, pepper spray. I also have one for my wife and everybody in my family. This is Sabre. Sabre, it makes really good stuff. It's kind of like the norm. And I try to get the biggest one that people will carry. I think this is like the 3 ounce. I forget which one this is. This is actually expired. I have to get another one. But they work excellent. As far as blades go, I upped the ante with my Spyderco Police. I like the Spyderco Police because of the blade size. If you guys watch my channel or go to Three River Blades, I did a review on this knife. This knife has been very well used. As you can see there on that pocket clip. This is a 4-inch blade with a 4.5-inch handle. It has FRN scales, which is basically plastic or reinforced nylon. Belt clip, 4-position belt clip, and this is a VG10 steel. They are available on Amazon. I used to have a metal or stainless steel version of this, but I wanted something that was long enough that if I needed to defend myself, I could, but mostly it's for boxes and for opening stuff. And you know, I just put an edge on it. It took like 10 seconds to put an edge on it because I used it so much. I had to make sure that I resharpened it. All right, so really good blade. And again, I think these are like in the $100 range. They're not even that expensive. I think they're less than $100 or maybe a little bit over, but excellent blade. As a self-protection method, again, this is K-Bar's TDI. This is the larger version of it. This is like a 2-inch blade. Guys, I'm not a knife fighter by any chance, but I did want something that if I needed people to get off me, this is kind of what this was designed for. It has this bent handle. It is a fixed blade. Again, you guys know that I don't make Marshall blades on Three River Blades, mostly outdoors blades, but again, it's available. I'm going to put the link down below. People liked the smaller version. They do have a smaller version, a Tanto version, a whole bunch of other versions, and that's great. But this kind of fit the bill. I will say that the handle is kind of long if you're trying to conceal carry this. It almost looks like a gun, but I mean, once you put it in your hand, you can tell that it just your whole hand gets kind of, your whole hand eats this handle up, so it's nice. The sheath itself is somewhat to be desired. Plastic injected molded, so what I did is I took the straps off and I added these. I think if I can find them, I think Cold Steel makes these. They do now make compatible belt clip for this. There's also a metal belt clip, which I didn't find sufficient enough, so I kind of modified this sheath myself and I put 2 of these on here. I think these are Cold Steel belt clips, and I'll put the link down below if you're interested in that. As far as a flashlight, I went with my Tactician. This is a Surefire Tactician. You can see there. Excellent, excellent flashlight. I trust my life to this. This is an excellent flashlight. It has a push button, momentary only on unless you turn it, and then it will stay on. Okay. It has a decent throw, but what it does is it opens up a wide area, and that's kind of what I wanted. Usually in the forest, in the trees, I want a penetrating beam. This is not a penetrating beam. What it does is it gives a very, very large flood, and it's like 1,000 lumens. These are not cheap, but they are worth it. I think James Yeager was the one that kind of designed this. This is the E2 MV Tactician. Highly recommended. It does have the lanyard on it, which most people take off, and I'm going to tell you not to take that off. What you can do is you can use it and put your hand through here. So now if you're using your flashlight, take your thumb off, you have to reload your gun, it doesn't fall out of your hand, right? That's kind of what that was designed for, and that's why I have it cinched up like this, for specifically that reason. Get some low light training, guys. If you haven't done so and you're a gun guy, get some low light training and use really good flashlights. All right, as far as writing material, this is the old green book with a sleeve. I write all kinds of stuff in here. A lot of people don't go over writing material, and I get it. Some people are journalers. I'm not a journaler, but I do need to write stuff down. And again, this was in my pack, so anytime I needed it. The old green book is the old military. Let's see if I can take it out of here. Oh, no, I can't. All right, so it's the old military style federal green book. All right, and in here I just have like a whole bunch of quotes and stuff that I was doing and what I need to do. So I don't journal per se, but what I do is I write down the things that I know I need to get done. I make a list. Every day I check that list. Every week I check that list. And then if I have some new ideas or something that springs up, I just throw it in here. This is also from Amazon. It's kind of a sheath, if you will, but it's made specifically for these. I think they come in a different color or a couple different colors. I don't know, I kind of liked it because it was kind of motivating. So what I liked about this is that, you know, it comes in the cover, it's that ripstop material, very simple design, not very expensive. You can put your name tapes up there, patch, and you have a whole patch in the back, and of course it just has a closure, and you have pens and stuff on the outside, which I like. A lot of times the pens are on the inside, but on the outside it's good because I know if I need them, or a friend typically steals them from me, they're like, oh dude, I need this. All right, so I have that out there. I think it's important that if you are someone that works in a professional billet, or someone that is in the military, law enforcement, that kind of thing, you just need to have something to write on. It doesn't have to be this fancy, it doesn't have to be this big, but just have something to write on. The wallet, VanQuest, still rocking the VanQuest. Guys, if you have a better wallet option that you want to, you know, let me know, please, you know, please just put it in the comments. I don't know what kind of wallet to get. I'm not a wallet person per se. VanQuest says RFID. It has the 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just a large pocket. That's it. I'm kind of a minimalist when it comes to wallet. I just have my IDs, my medical information, and insurance card and crap like that in there. I don't even carry that much money in here. You know, contact information, that's it. But if you have something that's better than this, please let me know. And I like this size. I think this is like the 3x4, 3x5 kind of size. So let me know. iPhone 13. This is an awesome phone. The camera is amazing. Amazing. I can't even tell you how good this camera is. This is the larger size I've always carried iPhones. I tried Android back in the day, probably with the Nextels and all the other crap that we had. But this is great. It's $400, guys. It's not cheap, but the camera, you can do movies, you can do editing, you can do all kinds of stuff. If you're a YouTuber or somebody that does video, then get this camera. It's outstanding. We'll go into the guns later. Medical kit. I started carrying a more extensive medical kit during the riots and the BLM movement. This is a pouch design, but again, what I did is I put it in my bag. Very simply, what I have in here, and I know someone's gonna say, you didn't set it up right. I have another one, relax. Cat 7, I think these are 7s. North American Rescue. Some type of trauma shear. I have a Sharpie. The Sharpie is to write on people's heads when you put a tourniquet on, and an Izzy bandage. This is just made for trauma. This is the Quick Clot, I believe, Quick Clot belt kit, trauma kit. All right, and some really good gloves. Okay, these are very heavy duty gloves. Also inside here, I have Z-Gauze, Quick Clot Z-Gauze. So I have that as well. All right, so the idea behind this, again, was to ensure that I had enough trauma kit in case I got shot, I got injured, something went terribly, terribly wrong, and now I'm fighting for my life. At least I have all this kit in one nice small package, and then what I do is I just kind of jam this stuff in there just so it makes a nice tight setup. All right, and it's kind of robust. It's too big to carry inside of your pocket or a jacket unless you have really deep pockets. You can strip this stuff out and put one in each pocket. That's never been a problem for me, but I just kept it in my backpack in case I needed it. The glasses are deck cords. All right, these deck cords have been with me for a while. They do have the nice Old Glory on there, and I think they're just regular black iridium color. Nothing fancy about these. It does come with the cleaning bag. Also, I have the hard case as well. What I liked about these is they are ANSI rated, ANSI rated, and that means that I can wear them on the range, which I typically do. Also, they are shatterproof, so if you're out in those riots and you're walking around and someone throws a bottle, at least it won't break it'll probably break your head, but probably not break your glasses, which keeps glass out of your eyes, so that's cool. Regular Bic lighter, orange, so I don't lose it and someone doesn't take it. You know who you are. As far as the keys goes, there's nothing fancy about my keys except that I added the 1R2 EOS from Olight. I also got one for my wife as well. What's cool about this, it has very low light lumens, and then if you keep turning it, it has high lumens. So very, very small flashlight, and I just want to show you how cool this is. If you unscrew it, you have a USB-C charger. So this is really cool, and I'm going to talk about Olights in my next video. I do like Olight. I am an affiliate member of Olight. They make really good stuff, and this thing has helped me more times than not because, again, this is my tactical EDC light. If I leave it in my jacket or I don't have it, at least I have something on my keys. All right. Leatherman, this was a new purchase for me. I have a ton of Leatherman, but as far as multi-tool goes, this is the Leatherman Wave Plus. It does come with better sheets. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Leatherman, for making decent type of sheets. For the longest time, they made really crappy sheets. I was really not happy with it. It's a minimalist design made by this really tough Cadora and a button snap with a sufficient belt setup. Thank you, all right? Because for the longest time, you guys are making crap. This was really nice. Again, Leatherman Wave, mostly. It's a little bit heavy, but I wanted something heavy if I got stuck somewhere. The new ones, you can replace the wire cutters, as you can see in there, so that's cool. The Plus has all the fine trimmings that the other ones have, but it also comes with the eyeglass screwdriver. It also comes with the scissors, which is very, very sharp. And then on this side, you have the interchangeable bits. Okay, so Phillips and flathead, and then of course the can opener or bottle opener. And then what's cool about this is that you guys know on the waves, this one is this one's like really new and it's broken in. This has the serrated edge, and then on this side you have your wood cutter. On this side you have your saw. You have the regular edge, and then your file, two different files. You have the rough coarse side, and then you have your diamond file if you need to sharpen your knife. So excellent, definitely recommend this. And the reason I got it was because my other ones were getting beat up or used, or I left it at work and I just needed something again. I might just have this in my pack and it's fine as long as I have it on my person. We spoke about the scamdemic. I know I shouldn't say that, but I always had a plethora of these, and I'm not going to go so much into it. I don't want to make a political statement, but always have your PPE. I opted to wear one of these, which I really like, because it doesn't pull on my ears. It's a lot more comfortable, and it has been shown that these type of masks do not stop COVID. You can still get COVID no matter how many masks you wear. Okay, so good to have. The mandate is now coming down and coming off, which is good. We're done with the nonsense, and you know, big companies made a lot of money. Let's talk about the guns. All these guns have been checked and cleared, but just so you can see, all right, so it's empty. There's nothing in there. This is my Glock Gen 4. I have a KKM barrel. I also have a TLR 1. Very high lumens. This is an excellent firearm. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a Glock stock trigger. The sights, I believe, are True Glow or America. I think they're True Glow. I don't know if I can see it. I'll give you an idea. No, they're HDs. I'm sorry, Trijicon HDs. Take a look at that. The only thing I changed also was the slide stop. So it just has the slide stop. Oh, I'm sorry. So what I also changed is the slide stop, and I did buy the magwell from Magpul. It's just a simple setup. You just kind of screw it into the back. I like that a lot. I'm a big fan of it. It just kind of locks my hand in that little tiny magwell. Nothing much to say here. The KKM barrel was a little bit more of an expense because what it does is it allows me to it allows more accurate shots. Some people think that's subjective, but I'm telling you it's not. KKM barrels are machined precision barrels. They're really good. You decide if that's up to, you decide if that's something that you want. TLR1, again, I've broken a couple of these and I replaced them. It's never been a problem. I'm probably going to upgrade to some other lights, so stay tuned for that. As far as the holster goes, this is Bravo Concealment's holster, and I wanted something that was outside the waistband because this starts to get heavy. I do have a Bravo Concealment inside the waistband holster, and it is a little bit lighter. Again, it has the clips on the outside. You can wear an IWB, which is nice, and it fits really nice. High sweat guard, and these are sufficient. If you don't know, Bravo Concealment does have quite a bit of sales, so they do like a twofer. So if you buy like one of these, you'll get one of these free. Buy one, get one, or something like that. Mostly because I think they do the molded injected stuff now. So this is old Kydex. They don't do that anymore. It's all molded injected stuff. But very sufficient. Again, if you're inside the waistband, I had both. Big fan of that. Again, during a very dangerous situation, I always carried spare ammunition. These are Kiwi pouches. If you're not familiar with Kiwi, they make excellent stuff. So X-Tac Kiwis. This happens to be in God's camo because God bless America. And I do have the hard clips for them. These are Glock 17 magazines because I wanted to carry extra ammunition. And again, it might seem a little bit like overkill, but I don't know if you've ever seen what a riot can do, what civil unrest can do. I wanted to make sure I was well covered. Glock 19 with two extra mags seemed to do the deal, and I could still keep it, very covert. I didn't have to run around with it, and I'm not running around with an AR-15. As far as backup guns go, I opted for my Glock 43. All right, same sights. It's clear. Everything's clear. Same sights. I know there's a 43X and a whole bunch of other great stuff out there now, but the 43 kind of just works. Again, you're looking at 6 rounds in the magazine. I did, and I was able to get the Taran Tactical before they were hard to get. Base plates. All right, so I think this is a +2 and this is a +1. Also, with the metal on there, it actually helps eject that magazine. So as you can see, it just drops out super fast. It just kind of shoots out there. This is my own holster. Guys, if you are not aware, go to 3riverkydex.com. I make holsters now, so this is before I made holsters. This is a left side carry with a 15-degree cant. The idea is if I had my firearm on my right hip, my Glock 19, I wanted to have a secondary firearm as a backup. I didn't want them too close, so I would put it on my left hip, or I would put it behind the small of my back, or I would carry appendix. Either way, it was on the other side and it would balance out the weight of 2 guns. So that was nice. Another way that I carried this gun was in an ankle holster. I know a lot of people don't like ankle holsters, but you just have to spread load your kit. All right, this is a Galco, I forget which model number this is, but this is a Galco. It does have a snap. It's a little bit stiff, so I'm not going to do it now, but the Galco ankle holster by far is one of the best ankle holsters that you can purchase, bar none. I'm sorry if there's another maker out there that makes better stuff, but this was awesome. Very, very comfortable, neoprene, and they have this lamb's wool on the inside so it doesn't beat up your ankle, all right? 3 River Kydex if you need a Kydex holster. As far as the mag pouches go, it's just multi-holsters. I think I got these online as well. So before I started making Kydex, and it fits the Glock 43 mags really, really well. All right, it does have tensioners on the side, so that's really cool. As far as ammunition goes, it's the same thing. It's Spear Gold Dot 124 grain. Big fan of that. They seem to work. These are plus P ammo. You get what you want to rock. That's completely up to you. All right, guys, let me bring you back up top and we'll finish up. All right, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. This is 3 River Survival. What I need you guys to do is like, subscribe, share, add any comments down below. I know I messed something up. That's what the internet's for. You guys can correct me all day long if you like. Go to 3 River Blades if you're looking for a fixed blade knife. Go to 3 River Kydex if you're looking for a holster. Any of those websites, if you go all the way down to the bottom of those websites, you can get on that mailing list. If you're looking for discount codes, I only send it via email blast, so you need to be on that email. First name, last name, email, hit send. You can cancel anytime. Thank you very much, guys, and as always, stay safe.